Hey everybody, I am Artosis, and here's the man that everyone and their brother has been messaging me to get an interview of as soon as he gets here. This is the one, the only, the Moonglade. How are you doing?
Very well, thank you.
All right, first, I don't know if this has been formally announced, but basically 4 very top foreigners that are over here are being given Code A spots because obviously it's very hard to travel over here. They have a lot of skill, and so they were given spots. Moonglade is one of those. The other ones, of course, are Liquid Huck, Liquid Ret, and Liquid Hey Pro. So you're going to be seeing a lot of non-Koreans in the GSL Code A this season. But first off, you didn't know you were going to get that spot when you traveled over here. You kind of just came over all manly, you know. You're like, I'm going to try this with Zerg in Korea. You know, I play from Australia with lag all the time. How does it feel to come over and get this Code A spot?
Amazing. I couldn't believe it. It's the biggest surprise to me, and I was so happy and nervous. Now I get to practice for like 20 days straight. That's cool.
Yeah, that's actually pretty good timing. I actually have so much to talk about with you, Moonglade. I'm just so excited about this interview. First off, you just qualified for the IEM Grand Finals by winning the Asian division, which is pretty spectacular. You took out Loner. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, I played really well. I wasn't I knew it'd be a really hard match, and to win it 3-1, I couldn't believe it. And it was insane. It was like my first day in Korea. I had to get online and play Loner from best of 5, and I won. And I was like, oh my god, I'm going to Germany. Oh, might be, depending on GSL times and whatnot, but so happy.
Yeah, no, that is actually quite spectacular. Oh god, there's just so many questions, Moonglade. Well, first off, how long are you planning on staying out here?
As long as I'm in GSL, I guess, or if I do well, and as long as they let me stay in the house, sure, as long as I can.
That is very, very good to hear. I'm sure everyone will be quite happy with that. Well, how do you like Korea so far? You've only been here for, what, 2 days now?
Yeah, like 3 days. So far, it's been the coldest I've ever been. I've never seen snow before this trip, so it was amazing. But it's a nice place. I really like it, and I like how everything is so cheap. And yeah, it's very cool. I could live here for a while for sure.
Yeah, man, this is actually an excellent place to live, especially if you love StarCraft. Now, you are one of the most active StarCraft 2 players. I think you're up there almost near Czech Prime from what I've heard with the amount of games you've played. How many high-ranked ladder accounts do you actually have, and on what servers?
Well, I started on SEA, and I got to rank 1 on there pretty early, but then I moved to NA, and I laddered there for a while, and I had like 2 accounts in NA that were like over 3,000 at a point, and then I moved to Career, and I got pretty high on there, and then I'm slowly getting it back there, so I'm like 3,300 at the moment on Career at the moment. So yeah, I played a ridiculous amount of games, I think.
Yes, you have. How do you like the Korean server? Because you're actually one of the few foreigners that have been able to actually play on this server for a while. How do you compare its skill level to the other servers?
It's definitely harder, and it has a lot more really good players. It's a lot cheesier, but the skill level is so much higher, and it's just such a massive player base. It's really the best place to practice.
Now that you're in Korea, you're getting to practice without your Australian lag, and let's face it, everybody, Australians lag. How do you like this? It must be kind of a new experience for you.
Yeah, it's amazing. Like, it's definitely improved my game a lot. Like, I've gained like 300 points since I've been here on ladder. It's just so fun to micro Zerglings and all that now. It's a massive difference, and yeah.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that, man. Micro and Zerglings, you need very good latencies. Those things die pretty fast. Don't have a lot of hit points. Don't know if you knew that. How do you like the GOM house so far? You're staying with a lot of other guys. How is all that?
Yeah, it's great. It's a really cool house, and everyone I'm staying with is just cool and relaxed, and we just have fun. It's a great time.
You guys practicing a lot? You know, going out drinking? What are you guys doing over there, man?
I haven't been drinking yet, but we've hanged out and we've practiced a lot. I do a lot of laddering, and so do they. And yeah, we go out and go to a restaurant, PC bang, and have fun. Yeah, it's great.
Now, if you had to rate the skill of everyone in the house with you in the lead, what rating would you put second and third players? We're not going to go all the way down the list. That's too embarrassing.
Rating, you mean like who's the second best sort of thing? It'd be Spades for sure. Then probably Torch. I think, yeah, that's about it so far. Yeah.
Who are you playing with most now? Is it those two?
Honestly, I haven't played them at all. Like all I've been doing is laddering. Unfortunately, I've just been enjoying the ping so much. I'm like, I got to get on Korean ladder and try and get high. So But yeah, I think they practice with each other, but they also do a lot of laddering. So yeah, but I'll be practicing them for sure at some point.
Well, you're the first Australian pro in StarCraft since Legionnaire now. That must be actually pretty awesome. Do you hope to do, as well, maybe better than Legionnaire did during his career? He had some pretty big wins in StarCraft 1.
Yeah, well, I'll definitely try my best and see how far I can take it for sure. And it'd be great if I could match Legionnaire's reign in career.
Yeah. What is your plan for your career overall? Is this something you want to do? Is this like your life goal here? Like, is this what you actually want to do as a career? You're just taking a year off? What is your outlook on the whole pro gaming thing?
Well, it's basically, it'd be a dream come true if I could pro gaming career for as long as possible. I would definitely do it if the opportunity let me.
Awesome. All right. Well, you're going into Code A. What are your expectations? How far do you think you can make it? As you said, you have a long time to practice before your first match.
I think I have a good chance to progress and do well, for sure. I play a lot of the Code A players on ladder, and I do fine. So I'm pretty confident, and I'm going to practice my heart out for the next 20 days or so, and I think I'll improve a lot and be ready for it, absolutely.
All right. Excellent, OOnGlaDe. Thank you so much for the interview. Do you have any shout-outs?
Yes. Shout out to FXO for getting me here. Shout out to all the fans from C cheering me on. Shout out to the big dog, my boxing coach Herbs, and I love Kelly.
All right, man. Thanks so much for the interview.